Last time we did this, ladies and gentlemen, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Got some really good feedback from when we did fighting game stories. And I'm going to keep going. We're going to talk about more events that have happened in the fighting game community that are considered to be like historical, legendary, funny, or even just plain straight up hype. Today we're going to be taking a look at more of them. We're basically going to be taking a look at a whole bunch of different clips, and I'm going to be explaining it just like I did last time and trying to give you guys some background and give you guys some footage. And what better way to start off with the most legendary moments in fighting game history. I said that twice because it is. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't know about the Daigo Parry, aka Evo Moment 37, you have to see it. I'm going to be showing you today. The year is 2004. We have two players, Justin Wong and Daigo Umehara. Daigo Umehara is a legend in today's standards because of this moment right here. They were playing a game called Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, which is a game that not a lot of people received well at the time. They didn't really play that much. However, a lot of people picked up the game and have seen the game and immediately have beloved and just put Third Strike on a pedestal after this moment. It got a lot of people into fighting games. It's still getting people into fighting games to this day. The setting is basically you have Evo. They were playing a match. Daigo was playing Ken Masters, and Daigo is playing ChunLi. And ChunLi is considered to be the best character in the game right next to Yun. Those two characters dominated Third Strike, and they still do. Of course, there's lots of other characters that are amazing, like Urien, like Ken, like a whole bunch of different other characters. But I think everybody agrees that Yun and ChunLi are the best characters in those games, especially Yun. Justin Wong was playing ChunLi. Daigo was playing Ken Masters, and Daigo was down. He was getting beat up that round and that match, pretty much. He was getting beat up, and finally, when it comes down to it, if you guys have never played Third Strike is a game that there's a mechanic called the Parry, that if you hold forward at the perfect time as the opponent's hit is about to connect, you can parry it and you take no damage, and you basically have the advantage at that point. You take no damage and you have the advantage, so you can punish accordingly. It basically just adds another layer of depth to the game that I can never understand or comprehend. It's all about mind games. There is a mechanic as well in the game that's called chip damage. And chip damage is basically a mechanic where if you hit the opponent and they're blocking it, it chips away at their health. So it doesn't do full damage, but it does a little bit of damage. And over time, that chip damage can build up if you block for too long. That's chip damage. And sometimes there's chip kills. And chip kills are basically if you have like this much health and you have a special move that has multiple hits that can chip, then you're going to eat like a percentage of health. And some people do use that method to be able to end matches. So with that being said, let's take a look at the actual match itself. Daigo's trying to make something. Trying to make a comeback of some kind. And that's the parry system. You couldn't really see it too well, but it's basically this noise right here. If you hear this, you see her ChunLi glowing blue? That's when you parry something. That's the noise you make. Have any more damage taken. So he stays back. Daigo's down. Justin Wong has nothing else to lose. Look at that. Look how much health he has. Look at how much Daigo has. Real quick. Remember the chip damage thing? If he unleashes this super right here that ChunLi does, it's multiple hitting. There's multiple hits. So at this point, Justin is thinking, oh, I can just do a super, and there's so many different hits. There's no way in hell that Daigo can parry all these hits. I'm talking like freaking a ton of different hits. I think it's over like 10, 20 hits or something like that. He said, oh, screw it, I'm going for it. Daigo said, not in my house. Everyone's going absolutely bananas. And the thing is, that's a rhythm. You literally have to be like, here, let me just show you. Every single time ChunLi hits you, every single hit, you have to move your joystick forward and try to parry every single one of those. If Daigo dropped even one of those, he would have been dead. And here's the thing. Here's another thing, too. Look at Justin. Look at Justin. This is Justin Wong. This is Daigo. Look at Justin while he's parrying. Look at him mashing. Justin was mashing the entire time to be able to distract Daigo. So Daigo not only had Justin mashing like crazy next to him, not only had the crowd going nuts behind him, but he had to have incredible focus. That moment there sparked an entire generation of fighting game players. After that, he became a legend, and he won 2 Evos in a row in Street Fighter 4. Then all the so. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite matches of all time, dude. I love this match with like a burning passion. Daigo versus Poongko at 2011. Evo 2011 was a year where Daigo was basically on a rampage. This is a great follow-up to the previous one we just watched. Daigo, after that, he won Evo Evolution 2009 for Street Fighter 4. He won Evolution 2010 for Super Street Fighter 4. Now we're in 2011. He's looking for a 3rd year in a row of winning Evolution. And if you guys don't know, Evolution is literally like the Super Bowl. You win this, you're the best in the world. So he's looking for his 3rd year in a row in Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. This version has brought on a character that people hated to fight against and loved to complain about. Yun. Now, Yun, if he sounds familiar, I mentioned that Yun was one of the best characters in Third Strike. Well, lo and behold, Yun was brought back as a new character in Arcade Edition, along with his twin brother Yang. And he came back as literally the strongest character during that period of time. Daigo switches from Ryu. Ryu is basically his staple. His Ryu was a staple in Street Fighter 4 for years, but he switched to Yun because he was so good. He was unstoppable, dude. He was freaking going off. People were saying he's gonna win no matter what. He picked Yun. He's freaking amazing. He's the beast. Then came in Poongko. Poongko, a player from Korea. This is basically the match that made him a household name for FGC households. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Taking a look at this, there's Daigo right there. He was sponsored by Mad Cats. Rest in peace, Mad Cats. And there's Poongko. He plays on the floor. Freaking throws it. Throw the belts off. Bruh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this moment. Dude, Red Bull chugged. Look at him go. Throws, chucks it. I'm ready. So this is Yun on the right. This is Seth on the left. Poongko is basically that Seth was a nightmare to play against, mostly because of this guy. Poongko Seth is a different animal. Some people played Seth, but like Poongko Seth was the epitome of perfect Seth. He's the one that put Seth on the map. If I can say that. I think I'm going to say that. He's the one that put Seth on the map. Poongko Seth was ridiculous. Seth had a command grab. He had a teleport. He had a fireball. He had high stun combos. He had a vacuum suck that led to some plus on block situations. He had an invincible reversal. This guy was going off. But dude, he was going nuts, dude. Seth was going nuts. Command grab, dude! This was a huge moment because everyone thought that Daigo was going to win the entire tournament. But then we see Poongko going in and doing extremely well against him. And the thing is with Seth's whole character archetype, his character archetype was basically like, he has a little bit of something from the entire roster. He had the DP of Ryu. He had the command grab of Zangief. Oh my god. He had a huge long-range button from Dalsim. He had the fireball of Guile. And he's going off right now. But the thing is, because he has all these tools, his health was incredibly low. So he was a glass cannon character. In exchange for this explosive damage and this explosive performance here, he had very low health. So a lot of people didn't use Seth because of that. But as you can see, as long as you just run people over, he's like going off. Look at this guy! completely demolishing him. Stun. And that's it. That's the match. That's it. It's over. Poongko, perfected him. Do you know what it takes to perfect Daigo, the Beast, Umehara? He perfected him. He went off, dude. He was in his brain. Get out of my head, Charles. Here is a moment where I can't even begin to tell you. I can't even begin to tell you how incredibly hype this moment was that I'm about to tell you. This is still known to be one of the greatest Evo moments of all time because of how amazing it was. Let me give you guys the setting of this, all right? BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma was at Evo 2014, so a lot of Japanese players came over to play in this prestigious tournament. That included Dogura and a player named Garireo, and there was a bunch of other players as well. Dogura was on track to winning Evo for BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma, and this is Chrono Phantasma 1.1. Garireo and Dogura met in brackets, and Dogura won, and he won convincingly. Like, he beat ass, and Garireo was devastated, and he went to loser's bracket. If he wanted to win, he had to climb all the way out of loser's bracket, which is really, really difficult, especially at this high level tournament. Garireo climbed up, got the determination. He climbed up and he met Dogura in grand finals again. By the way, BBCP 1.1 is my favorite version of BlazBlue in history. I loved BBCP 1.1. Loved it. My character was amazing and a whole bunch of other characters were not. The hit effect of this game and the hit sound effects of this game is so satisfying. Lychee is a very free-flowing character. That's why I love this character's design, is the fact that she can use the staff to be able to get a ton of different confirms and a ton of different hits. And it's up to the Lychee player to see, all right, I hit him at this angle and I hit him at this moment. I can use this specific confirmed to be able to maximize my damage. Asriel is a freaking gorilla. He's a brawler. He wants to get in as much as possible. He has a ton of different moves to be able to deal with zoners, set play. He has Growler, and Growler is a move where he goes like this. Growler! He can absorb projectiles and he can throw them back at you. And it's also invincible on startup. I think this is the version that was invincible on startup. He also has incredible normals, incredible air normals, and really good movement if you know how to do it. Woo! And his dashes, backdash and forward dash, are teleports, and they can cross you up. So he can do all this stuff. By the way, this game also has a mechanic, just to kind of explain a little bit more about this game, where if you are in a combo, you can break out of a combo or burst out of a combo. These little burst icons up here, right here, if they're glowing, they build up over the match. You start off with them, but if you use them, they build up over the match. And if you have burst, you can break out of a combo. Now, here's the thing with that. The opponent also has the ability to bait the burst, which leads to a ginormous combo, and it could mean death. So yeah, this game has a lot of depth and a lot of complexity when it comes to the competitive aspect of this game. This has so many different moving parts to try and get the dub. You know what I'm saying? Dogura could take this entire tournament if he wins 2 more rounds.
Big anti-air there.
And he's not letting him get away. He's going in. He's trying to block as much as... Dogura's defense is on point. It's crazy. Galileo's trying almost every single way, or trying to find anything to be able to open up Dogura. This is looking bad. At this point, most people check out. And let me tell you something. This is mentally draining. Dude, this is so tense, man. He's danger state a second time. That doesn't happen.
He baits it. He misses the punch.
He's so close. Oh my god. The staff. He's trying to make wonders happen.
Can he make it? Catches up.
Oh man.
He's got that. One more. Yuriso doesn't come out.
He got him.
He's back on his feet. He's back on his feet.
He got him. He barely scraped on by, man.
Wow. He's done it. He's done it. Reset.
Galileo's going nuts.
Got the reset.
He got it. Dogura's now in loser's bracket. One more 3 out of 5 gets to be played. And this set is more nail-biting than the previous one, dude. They start to bring out things that we didn't even know existed about these characters or about this game. They go back and forth in a crazy mental chess game. They go so ham that the whole entire arena is just looking at this set. They're going nuts. People are like, oh my God, he came back. He came back. They're just going crazy. He's trying to make something happen, but dude, Dogura is just got the mental check.
Talk about a statement.
Checkmate. Dogura is up 2-0. And Garireo trying to build up any form of chi, any form of quan, any form of freaking chakra, whatever the hell you want to call it, to try and muster up some mental fortitude to be able to take this or stay in the game. Dude, Garireo is stubborn as hell, dude. Every time he's down around, he gets into a situation where he like risks it all, dude. Puts all the chips on black.
I don't think so.
Is it possible?
No.
Is this enough to kill?
Oh, wait, it's doing lots of damage. It's gonna kill.
He's done it again.
So the reason why that killed, Dogura let go. Dogura let go. Or he tried to tech one way because he tried to tech in the air. Something like that. But I think because he teched it immediately, which makes me believe that he was holding down the tech button. He was either trying to tech forward to try and get out, because that's a strat. Trying to tech forward and he got hit. Trying to tech forward. Or straight up he let go. I don't know. I would love to get some confirmation from Dogura himself. But because of this moment right here, he lost. It makes me think, because I look back at this set a lot. He could have blocked this. He would have won. Dogura would have won this entire tournament if it wasn't for this. This right here. This is why I think he let go or wasn't paying attention. Is because this. I'm pretty sure he realized that he could have won that. He could have been done. This would have been over. So this makes me think here that he did something. He goofed up. He messed up. Big oof. Poo-poo stinky. I messed up.
Taking massive damage from that.
They're both freaking... Both
so
of them are just like, oh my God, this set.
But Garireo is the one.
Both of them, dude. Last game, last round. Dude, it's been last game, last round every single game.
Absolutely flawless.
Every single game, it's been last game, last round. Both these players are giving it their all. Oh God, he's trying to muster up something in here. Oh, got him. He does have a burst.
He takes somebody multiple health with the base break.
Got him.
He's done it.
Got him.
Galileo's done it.
From the impossible consequences of being in the loser's bracket against the
tackles him.
This set solidified BlazBlue as like an incredibly hype game to watch. I know this has been oversaid a lot, but I want to quote one of my buddies in the community. When it comes to competitive high-level BlazBlue, BlazBlue never disappoints. You're always expecting great set because there's so much depth to the game that you're always going to be getting something out of the sets in high-level BlazBlue. It's so good. Let's revisit our boy Poongko. So Poongko is known for something very interesting. He's also known for powering up in the most obscure way possible. Poongko, you guys, we already talked about him. Incredible player, playing Seth and such. He has the tendency to go Super Saiyan, like literally. Have you guys seen that episode of Dragon Ball? I'm sorry, episodes of Dragon Ball where Goku turns Super Saiyan and he has a shirt. I mean, he has his gi, and then his gi gets blown off and he has no shirt. He just ends up with just being shirtless and his pants, and that's it. Poongko is known for doing this too. Versus Xian. Takes off his shirt. Protagonist power up, dude. Takes off his shirt. I'm ready to go, dude. Every time Poongko takes off his shirt, everyone goes bananas. Oh my God, I forgot about Pepidai, dude. Pepidai was a legend. Became a family man, dude. Take off his shirt. I'm ready to go. Hold my shirt. Hold my shirt. I'm about to mess this dude up. There needs to be some context here. Oni-san. There needs to be some context here. So he's so famous for doing this that one year at Evo, one dude called Oni-san was up to play him, able player at the time, I think. He takes off his shirt, and guess what he does to the shirt? A, does he throw it in the crowd? B, does he wear it on his shoulders? C, does he ask Poongko for his autograph? Or D, does he hang it on Poongko? cuts it off as a response. All right, you want to go, bro? Let's go. You and me. Shirts off. By the way, Poongko kicked his ass. He kicked his ass. Oni-san is known for it being the dude to entice Poongko to also take off his shirt. Very, very Soya moment. There's another one that I cannot miss, and I cannot not talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, have you guys ever thought to yourself, do you want to learn how to do an infinite? For those of you who don't know, there is a video where a man goes into Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he teaches you how to do the easiest infinite, allegedly, easiest infinite in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The Ironman Infinite in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. One of the most legendary videos in the fighting game community. Yeah, those are the moments, man. Super Mario those are the FGC moments, man.